and the world was watching. That never happens. So every fighter out there, fight the young guys, fight in your prime. That's when you become legendary. Ryan Garcia just became legendary tonight.
Oscar De La Hoya has finally broken his silence regarding Ryan Garcia's arrest, and from his response, he seems absolutely fed up with Kingery. While Ryan Garcia remains one of his biggest fighters, from Oscar De La Hoya and reactions, it's clear that he is done with Ryan Garcia's troubles. Ryan Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, has responded after Ryan Garcia's latest arrest, and he really isn't having the endless chaos Ryan Garcia has been finding himself in. It was absolute sadness for Ryan Garcia after he saw the biggest win of his career stolen from him by a failed PED test. And it became even worse after the California native posted a video revealing that his mother, Lisa Garcia, has been diagnosed with cancer. The emotional video showed Ryan in tears, lamenting his mother's diagnosis with a poignant background song that likely holds special meaning to their relationship. For those who thought that was all, the latest news concerning Ryan Garcia is in even deeper trouble. As he was arrested over the weekend, police reportedly detained boxer Ryan Garcia in Beverly Hills, California on Saturday. A video shows a man alleged to be Garcia in handcuffs being led out of the hotel. Garcia was reportedly arrested for felony vandalism at the Waldorf Astoria on Saturday afternoon, according to TMZ Sports. The boxing superstar allegedly trashed his hotel room and the hallway before the Beverly Hills Police Department intervened. The hotel alleged that Garcia caused over $15,000 in damage, according to police. Garcia's attorney issued a statement to ESPN late Saturday night, while also noting that the boxing star may be charged with public intoxication in addition. Darren Chavez also said that Garcia recently received devastating news about his mother's health. Ryan has been open about his struggles with mental health over the years, and at this time he is dealing with an immense emotional burden, Chavez said. The support and understanding from fans and the public are crucial as he navigates these personal challenges. We are working diligently to provide Ryan with the resources he needs. Our team is committed to ensuring that he receives the appropriate help and care to address both his immediate and long-term well-being. We ask for continued support and compassion as Ryan focuses on his family and his health at this time. A hotel representative said Garcia did more than $15,000 in damage based on an initial estimate, according to Lieutenant Chris Coulter. Police responded to a call from the hotel at about 5:15 p.m. ET and later arrested Garcia, according to Coulter. Coulter said Garcia, 25, had medical complaints and was taken to a hospital where he was released. Coulter said he had no additional information about the medical complaints. On Sunday, the Beverly Hills Police Department provided a statement saying it had responded to an intoxicated person call for service, and during the investigation, Garcia was identified as the intoxicated person.
After the fact.
Supposedly they had it already, then why didn't they release it? They release it after I win? Makes no sense. Yeah.
On June 8th, 2024, at approximately 5:15 p.m., the Beverly Hills Police Department responded to 985 0 Wilshire Boulevard, Waldorf Astoria for an intoxicated person call for service, Beverly Hills Police said in a statement sent to MMA Fighting. During the investigation, the intoxicated person was identified as Ryan Garcia. Upon obtaining statements from the hotel management, it was determined that Mr. Garcia was a registered guest of the hotel and had caused damage to a guest room and the hallway of the hotel. Hotel management requested the arrest of Mr. Garcia for property damage. Ryan Garcia, a 25-year-old from Porter Ranch, California, was arrested for PC 594B1, felony vandalism, and transported by the Beverly Hills Fire Department to a local hospital for medical care. After the arrest was reported, Garcia's attorney Darren Chavez issued a statement to ESPN regarding the incident and the struggles the boxer has apparently been facing lately due to devastating news regarding his mother's health. In California, property damage exceeding $400 in value is considered a felony, which explains the nature of the charge that Garcia potentially faces. If convicted, Garcia could face up to 3 years in state prison and a fine up to $50,000. Lieutenant Andrew Myers, who provided the statement to a news source, said he was not aware of the total estimated damage or the exact description. Garcia was issued a court date and the case will be submitted to the district attorney's office, which will decide whether to file formal charges, according to Coulter, who said he did not know the court date. The arrest comes during a turbulent time for Garcia, who faces a possible suspension after testing positive for banned substances the day before and day of his April 20th fight against Devin Haney. One of Garcia's family members reportedly called a wellness check on the boxer at the same hotel on Wednesday, according to TMZ Sports. The New York State Athletic Commission previously asked Garcia to undergo a mental health evaluation prior to his April fight with Devin Haney. It's been a tumultuous couple of months for Garcia after he scored the biggest win of his career with a decision victory over Devin Haney following a dazzling performance where he scored 3 knockdowns over the previously undefeated fighter in April. The result then came into question after Garcia tested positive for a banned substance, which he claimed was a result of a tainted supplement he ingested in the lead up to the fight. Garcia faces possible suspension and fines from the New York Athletic Commission over the failed test, and the result in the fight against Haney could potentially be overturned. The commission hasn't issued a ruling yet, and as you would expect, Ryan Garcia responded in the most Ryan Garcia way as he made some weird claims. His response was to compare himself to Britney Spears and former President Donald Trump on X. I feel like I'm Ryan Spears, aka Britney Spears, Garcia wrote on X on June 9th. This sucks. I never hurt anyone. I've only ever loved everyone, prayed for people, and tried to make a change in this cruel world. I love you, Christ Jesus, amen. In another post, Garcia compared himself to Trump, writing on X, "Kinda funny, both Trump and I are in jail. I don't know if he is in jail, but I know he got convicted. This sucks, but I love Jesus. I will be okay."
Supposedly they had it already, then why didn't they release it? They release it after I win? Makes no sense. Yeah, no, I.
ESPN reported that Garcia, 25, was arrested at 5:45 p.m. after he was accused of causing $15,000 in damages at the Waldorf Astoria, Beverly Hills on June 8th. A news source also reported that Garcia was wearing a motorcycle helmet when he was led away by police. Video showed the arrest. According to ESPN, a driver who took Garcia to the Waldorf Astoria called police, and the hotel opted to press charges. Garcia then was taken to the hospital after he complained of a medical issue, following his booking at the Beverly Hills Police Department. ESPN reported. TMZ reported that Garcia's family called police for a wellness check at the same hotel a few days before the arrest. Heavy has reached out to Beverly Police Department Public Affairs for additional details. Well, not too long after this incident, Oscar De La Hoya broke his silence.
And the world was watching. That never happens. So every fighter out there, fight the young guys. Fight in your prime. That's when you become legendary. Ryan Garcia just became legendary.
Perhaps he needed to contact Ryan Garcia before making any public claims. However, his response didn't seem to be anything like that, as he seemed fed up with Ryan Garcia's troubles. Ryan Garcia remains one of the biggest fighters of Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy promotions, however, compared to other fighters like Jaime Munguia, Ryan Garcia can barely stay out of the headlines for a week, as there'll always be a controversy, chaos, or crime to link the California native with. Following the incident, Oscar De La Hoya posted on his X account, formerly Twitter, "Can't wait to see Virgil Ortiz versus Zayas." This seems so odd, considering one of his best fighters is currently in some trouble with the police. Another evidence that Oscar De La Hoya was ducking Ryan Garcia was after he responded to another issue involving Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Last month, Devin Haney accused Golden Boy Promotions founder Oscar De La Hoya for refusing to pick his calls for weeks, with the World Boxing Council super lightweight champion claiming the Golden Boy Promotions boss isn't willing to pay his money completely. Devin Haney recently trolled Ryan Garcia, but had even more trolls for Ryan Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya. After tweeting about Garcia, Haney then turned his attention to the head of Golden Boy Promotions, saying De La Hoya is avoiding him and suggesting that he has not been compensated appropriately. "Oscar Dumbhead hasn't answered the phone for weeks. Fool, I'm calling about my money," Devin Haney tweeted. Now it appears that neither Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia have been paid by Golden Boy Promotions or the Spanish network DAZN, leading both to call out the two promoting parties online. "Still no payment, GBP and DAZN," Garcia wrote on X, formerly Twitter, whilst Haney simply said, "Same." "Nah, I need my money now," Garcia later added. "Even if you don't like me, the fact I haven't received payment for my fight is messed up." It did not only come as an embarrassing news to Oscar De La Hoya, but it's given a damaging blow to the whole of Golden Boy Promotions, who undoubtedly see Ryan Garcia as their biggest signee. Golden Boy Promotions were shocked to learn Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney have accused them of failing to pay them after their fight, but they're not willing to go down quietly, as Oscar De La Hoya sends the two youngsters a very strong warning. However, as the founder and CEO of Golden Boy Promotions, De La Hoya was not willing to let that slide and took to releasing a strong statement to condemn both Garcia and Haney for going public with the issue. Apparently, it's known in their contract why they haven't been paid yet, and that it was all agreed to, as the company stresses it has not acted wrongly or in bad faith. "As we have always done with all our fighters, Golden Boy paid Ryan and Devin exactly what they are owed under their contracts." A statement from the company read, "As per Robert Little, as with all PPV events, revenue comes in over time and additional payments will be made when more money is received. If they aren't aware of this fact, we would hope that their managers are, or perhaps Ryan and Devin should pay more attention to their contracts than their social media feeds."
I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this?
However, as said earlier, Oscar De La Hoya seems totally done with Ryan Garcia's troubles, especially after his recent failed test. Ryan Garcia made headlines not too long after his win against Haney when he tested positive for a performance enhancer in 3 separate tests, leading up to his April 20th fight with Haney. He handed Haney his first career loss by majority decision, but didn't receive Haney's belt due to a botched weigh-in. But that huge win is set to be ruled out after his B test produced the same results as the previous ones. Veteran boxing reporter Dan Rafael was the first to share a report of Garcia's failed test, claiming the result was related to the performance-enhancing substance. According to the letter, Garcia tested positive for a selective androgen receptor modulator, SARM, that is not approved for human use or any kind of consumption in the United States. As a matter of fact, according to the United States Anti-Doping Agency and the World Anti-Doping Agency, it is prohibited in any country. The performance-enhancing medication Ryan Garcia used is a medication used to prevent muscle loss and improve lean body mass, and is used in the treatment of women with breast cancer.
I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring?
Right.
I barely, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the Ashram.
Rafael noted that Garcia tested positive on April 19th, the day before the fight, and on April 20th during his post-fight evaluation. Also, ESPN's Mike Coppinger then reported that they had obtained a VADA letter confirming the situation. Garcia spent the build to the fight engaging in bizarre behavior, ranting on social media about various conspiracy theories, claiming to be in possession of proof of aliens. After the win, during his in-ring interview, Garcia claimed this was all part of an elaborate plan to troll boxing fans, media, and Haney and his team. Were that the case, the plan appeared to work perfectly, as Garcia pulled off the biggest win of his career. However, if the test samples are confirmed to be positive, the result of the fight will likely be overturned to a no contest. The fight was originally planned as Garcia's first shot at a world championship, as well as an opportunity to prove he could hang with the sports elite after getting dropped twice and stopped by Gervonta Tank Davis in 2023. Of course, Garcia missing weight by more than 3 pounds meant that Garcia was ineligible to win Haney's WBC Junior Welterweight Championship. Ryan denied these reports on social media and went on to post that he was publicly talking about tests made during his training preparation. Garcia and his promoters, Golden Boy, believe their fighter has done nothing wrong, indicating it is now down to the WBC and the New York State Athletic Commission to investigate. After posting a tweet featuring 3 crying emojis and LOL, Garcia briefly went live on X. "You guys can see fake news," Garcia said. "Fake freaking news! Don't believe these haters. I never freaking took a med in my freaking life. I don't even know how that stuff is. It's the weirdest stuff ever."
Against you feel?
I have no clue because they're just wicked. I told you guys from the beginning, they're wicked people. That's why I went at him hard. These dudes are weird, bro. They literally trying to set me up. You're talking about from the whole time I'm tested, the last 2 days,
Supposedly they had it already, but they released it after I won? It makes no sense. I tested the day of the fight, nothing! Somebody paying somebody! Garcia further denied wrongdoing in a profanity-laced post late Wednesday on X, formerly Twitter, describing it as fake news. "Everybody knows that I don't cheat," Garcia said. "What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before the fight if they found it before? Why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with a victory and post this?" He added, "These are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason. I've never taken a substance in my life. I don't even know where to get substance at the end of the day. I barely take supplements. Big lies. I beat him. They are trying to take my greatest victory away? Kinda sad when you think about it. Why in the world would I volunteer for a test if I planned on taking those substances?" In a separate post, Garcia appeared to suggest a tainted herbal supplement was to blame for the test result. "My bad, I shouldn't have taken this," Garcia wrote above a photo of a bottle marked ashwagandha root. Once the news regarding Ryan Garcia's intake of performance-enhancing medications did the rounds, Garcia's promoter, the Oscar de la Hoya-led Golden Boy, quickly released the following statement in response. "Ryan has put out multiple statements denying knowingly using any banned substances, and we believe him. We are working with his team to determine how this finding came to be, and will address further once we conclude that process." And even a few days after, De La Hoya still insisted to Sports Illustrated that his company was working to clear Garcia's name.
What's your thoughts on Ryan being testing positive twice? Twice?
Okay, guys.
Who tested positive twice? Ryan, the day of and the day before.
We're gonna get all the information from the commission.
"All we can do is wait for the B sample," Oscar de la Hoya said. "One isn't innocent until proven guilty. That's the country we live in. There is a protocol we have to follow. We have to wait for the B sample. There's really nothing we can do." Garcia asked that a B sample be tested on May 6th. "I feel that he is innocent," de la Hoya said. "I feel that Ryan went up in the ring with his talent and beat Devin Haney fair and square. When that B sample comes in, we're gonna know what the next proper steps are." And then, the lab results for Garcia's B sample came back with an adverse finding for the banned substance Osterine, according to multiple reports. This came after Garcia reportedly failed a Vieta test administered ahead of the fight. Vieta tested Garcia the day before and the day after the Haney fight. The Voluntary Anti-Doping Association said a letter sent on May 1st to all parties involved informing them that Garcia's urine test collected the day before and day of the fight tested positive for Osterine. Veteran boxing reporter Dan Rafael was the one who reported Garcia's failed test on May 1st for Osterine. Rafael noted that Garcia tested positive on April 19th, the day before the fight, and on April 20th during his post-fight evaluation. ESPN then reported that they had obtained a VA letter confirming the situation. Per ESPN's Mike Coppinger, Garcia formally requested his B sample to be analyzed. His attorney Darren Chavez told Coppinger the sample would be opened and analyzed on May 22nd, with Chavez present to witness the examination. And following the confirmation of Ryan Garcia's doping claims, Oscar De La Hoya finally broke his silence. He said calmly in an interview, "I just go by what the truth was, and that's that he failed 2 PEDS tests. That's what I'm going by, and that's what happened. I'm not an investigator. I'm not somebody who's going to go and find out what happened, or did he take the PEDS or not. All I know is that on paper, he failed 2 PED tests." And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.